Hello, I am back. It's the same day, but it's now early evening as I do this video. And this video is all about how much we actually spend in Wales, how much it costs for us to go, hotels, etc. I do this after every trip so you can realistically see how much the trip costs if you want to go on it at all, or if you're just interested on how much the trip costs us. I'm going to go straight into it for you. I've gone online, I've gone onto the laptop and looked up how much it all has cost us, and let's just get into it. My little bit of paper. First of all, £92 for the Premier Inn for the night. We did upgrade in the Premier Inn. You can go to the Premier Inn Plus rooms. They're not in all Premier Inns yet, but in quite a few of them. So that was why it cost £92. That did not include breakfast. That was one night, and that was actually 2 rooms. We got a room, so me and my husband, and we also got our 16-year-old daughter a room because them rooms are only for 2 people. I think you can get a sofa bed, but she's 16 now. She's uncomfortable. She's like not comfortable on them sofa beds. And I thought we'll treat her to her own room as she will be going off to uni next year she was down about 3 rooms down, so I was comfortable with her being in that room. So for 2 rooms in the Premier Inn for one night was £92. KFC, we got KFC on the way up and we was very hungry, and that was £19.27 for our KFC. A Wetherspoons breakfast after the Premier Inn. We got halfway from where we were staying at the Premier Inn to the place we were staying in at Wales. We went for Wetherspoon breakfast, and that was £23.85. Now for all the zip lines, zip welds. There was 3 of them, to each we booked via Top Cashback. Was it Top Cashback? Top Cashback or Happy. We got vouchers, and then we used the vouchers at Zipworld. Altogether that came to £120.75. I'm pretty sure it was through one of their websites, or it was through Black Friday and they were doing an offer on their website, like 20% off with vouchers, and then you book through them at a later date. I think it was actually that one. So that was pretty much 20% off the full price we would have paid. The Ugly House is a little place in Wales. We kept driving past it. It looked really cute. It wasn't an ugly house. It was actually a really cute house. And it's like a cream tea, cup of tea, sandwich sort of place. We got cream teas and a cup of tea, and my daughter got a cold drink, and the husband and daughter also got a nice fat chunk of cake. And that was £37.90. For our little shepherd's hut farm sort of place. I'm getting an email now. Right move. The shepherd's hut location, that was for 4 nights, I think. £480. We booked through hotels.com. We booked it quite a while ago, and we paid on our card when we got there. She just sent us a link in a message. I think she just sent us a link in a text message, and then we paid when we left. I think on the day we left we paid. That was £480, and I would pay more for staying there. Zip World gifts. We bought ourselves a magnet and a few other little bits. I bought this deodorant. Is it going to focus? I just bought this all natural deodorant, magnet, and a few bits. And that cost, how much did that cost? £14 altogether. Paying for parking in places. We didn't have to pay for parking in Zip Worlds. Actually, we didn't pay for any parking anywhere in Wales. I think this parking is for the Premier Inn. Yeah, it must be. I think it was just for the Premier Inn, and also the M6 toll going to Wales cost £28.90. definitely do the M6 toll road because it saves you a lot of time. And now for the fuel for the whole holiday was £79.36. We did price up doing this and getting the train and hiring a car, and that cost over £200 to do that. So it's definitely cheaper driving there and driving your own car. Altogether, after adding it all up, if I've added up all right, the holiday cost £896 and 3p, and that is including costs for 3 people doing everything that I just said. So overall, I think for a single person, let's work this out if this was a single person, hold on. So £896 3p divided by 3, £298.68 per person for 5 nights trip to Wales. Do I think it's worth it? Yes, I do. For the nice family time what we had, the fun we had in Zip World, I definitely think it was worth it for the 3 of us. That is the end of the Wales vlog now, or the vlogs. Have we got another holiday book? Sadly, we have not got no more holidays booked. I'm very upset about this, but it's not a surprise now due to the fact that the summer holidays we don't always go away. We might go away for a few days somewhere, but we're planning to spend some time with my husband's dad to help him clear up his house because it's a bit of a mess at the moment and it's quite too big for him. And next year we are planning to move ourselves around summertime. Also, Summer is going to university next year and she doesn't want to go away really any time after April 2026 because after that she's got her A-level exams, so she doesn't want to go away April 2026, and that's when we normally have our big holidays. So we've just got the summer holidays in August, we have Christmas, we do have October half term where we go to Kessenland, so I'll be vlogging at some of that. That's not many videos, but I will do the breakdown cost of Kessenland. What else is there? There's February half term, we might go away somewhere in 2026, but then after that it's the university A-level madness and then us moving. So up and coming videos are going to be more about adventures at home and in the UK and maybe the local forest. I have done one where it's the history of Disney World, not Disney World, Walt Disney, pretty sure it is the history of Walt Disney, and I'm going back into some more videos of my love of Disney and going back to that. We are hoping to get in a Disneyland Paris holiday at some point within the next year. I'm really hoping we are going to do that. I'd love to stay in the Hotel Marvel. We haven't done that yet, but we also haven't stayed in Squirrel Lodge? Something Lodge. I'd love to stay there. But yeah, the next few videos after this is a bit more me talking about my love for Disney and some histories of the Walt Disney, Elijah Disney, the history of Disney World, Disneyland Paris and Disney California. I've done separate videos on them. I've been finding that really interesting, kind of finding out more information about that to encourage my love for Disney, and I do really want to go back to Disney World at some point. I just need 2 weeks there, and the only time we do 2 weeks there is over Easter, because if we went in the summer it'd be way too hot for us, and over Christmas it's just madness busy. But when I know what the next holiday is, I will let you all know and come with me for the planning of it. But yeah, we don't know what it is yet at all. Hopefully we'll know soon. Hey ho. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next week with the history of Walt Disney. Bye.